Well, I ended up writing most of the script, not George. I've been telling people about it lately because I...
The 1960s was a time filled with a lot of social upheaval, a lot of political turmoil, and it was also this very transformative period in the horror genre, right? With movies like Psycho and Black Sunday, and of course Night of the Living Dead. And I was just wondering if that surrounding everything that was going on in the world, if that influenced you in any way while you were writing.
We were just trying to make good movies. I wasn't about social commentary or anything like that. Actually, it was a British publication called Sight and Sound. Back in 1969, somebody, a writer for that magazine, was the one started saying that there were social implications to the movie, and he even went were to say that you could hear strains of Old Black Devil on the soundtrack. Which was such a thing. But George bought right into it and started echoing those sentiments. I said, George, you make a successful movie, people are just as entertained and interested in the truth as they are in bullshit. You don't have to tell lies, just tell them the truth. So really what you see is what you get, and I tell the truth, and that's it. So no, we were not intentionally trying to make a social statement. We were very much attuned intellectually and philosophically to everything that was going on. We still that way, you know. Our conversations, what Russ Streiner and I with George Romero, were always quite intellectual. If that's what. That isn't an exaggeration. Into everything, all political and cultural and artistic things, and that's where our conversations went. Well, Psycho was one of the few movies that really scared me. I saw about it probably around 1961 when I was in college, and it wasn't very long after that, after a couple of years teaching and a couple of years in the Army, that I joined Russ Streiner and George Romero. We had met when we were 18 years old. We were already good friends. So I started with them. It's kind of amazing when I think about it now that I was only there learning the film business from scratch a year and a half before we made Night of the Living Dead. But we really had our baptism of fire because we were on very low budgets, and we'd be on the floor and doing all that kind of struggling to get equipment together and try to raise money. And, we wanted to get to a point where we could make a feature movie. So I was the one who finally said, let's just do it. And I came up with a way to finance it and so on. Well, I ended up writing most of the script, not George. I've been telling people about it lately because I'm tired of crowd like deserve. So even the idea of dead people in the flesh was my idea, not George's. And all the main ideas really in the film came from me, not him. Except for one key idea that we kind of changed while doing the movie. The way I wrote it, Russ hit his head on the Johnny character. Well, the tombstone was presumed dead. And then somebody, and it wasn't me, I don't remember who suggested it, but somebody said, why don't we let the brother come back and drag Barbara out of the house? And we thought about it. We didn't want to blow the whole concept, Would people believe that he could come back? And I said, well, maybe his brain isn't totally dead from a bolt on the tombstone. Maybe he can come back. So we did it. That turned out to be one of the iconic moments of the movie.
Gaze into the abyss.